Should the shoulders be open, square, or closed at impact? The answer is coming up. Start playing incredible golf and lower your handicap today with my free 3 Secret Moves video, link in the description. Hey, it's Troy from hittingitsolid.com here. Thanks for watching. So the shoulders at impact in the golf swing, should they be open, square, or closed? Well, in my opinion, they should be open. Now, if you disagree, that's okay. Let me explain and I'll show you exactly why I think they should be open. But for me, I'm going to change it around a little bit. For me, I think more so to focus on the chest being open at impact is more important than the shoulders. If you look at all other sports, whether it be throwing a ball, tennis, anything to do with a hitting action, baseball, this lead shoulder, the chest, everything has to rotate open. It's how you get power, it's how you get speed. Baseball, everything's opening up. Tennis, everything is opening up. And the reason this is so powerful in the golf swing and so important, if you don't do it, it's likely you're going to use too much hand movement to hit the ball solid, and I'll show you. If I was to set up to a golf ball here, now we know with our irons, I cover this in other videos, you need to get forward shaft lean to hit them solid. That's how all the best players do it. But if I was to keep hips, shoulders, chest, everything square at impact, if I was to come down, it'd be extremely difficult for me to get forward shaft lean unless I really manipulate it like this. And that just feels terribly uncomfortable. If I try and hit one and try and keep everything square, it's just, the ball's just not going to go anywhere. You'll have no timing, no consistency. We need to rotate that chest. We're talking more about the chest, the shoulders will follow. Open at impact. It helps you get that delayed reaction with the club. Rotate like that. Helps you get the hands forward and the club lagging behind. That way you can compress the golf ball. Now, where this gets confusing, I know it confused me as well, because I've had people message me and say, should these shoulders be square at impact? A lot of instructors say keep them square. If you look at a lot of the camera angles on TV, like from face on here, I can guarantee you that the chest and the shoulders will always be open at impact. Now, what can happen, this lead arm, it can make the shoulders and the look a lot squarer than what they actually are. If you look at this position here, my chest is pointing out this way, but my shoulders look relatively square. Turn it around here, I'll open that chest up. Chest is pointing right about there, but my shoulders look relatively square, and that's because this left arm, if I bring this out, it squares up the shoulders. If I move that left arm out of the way, look how open I am. Look how open that is when I pull that left arm away. Put it back on, and that squares everything up. Straight at the camera, get rid of that left arm. Look how open I am. Put it back on, and that squares those shoulders up. The shoulders will need to be open like the chest at impact. If you look at any of the best players in the world, I don't think I've ever seen one really good golfer at impact with everything square like this. Every single one of them is like this. Some rotate more than others. I'll show you some video footage during this, exactly what they look like at impact, but it's just vital that you get into that great impact position. You rotate those shoulders. Think more about the chest. I want the chest rotating open and pointing out this way. Now, the key is with opening up that chest, rotating it open at impact, is that you're opening it at the right angle. I don't want you to do this, getting to the top, and then rotating like this and coming down over the top and steep. That's a definite no-no, and that will kill your golf swing. In fact, I'd love to know, drop a comment down below if that's the one reason why you've been afraid to rotate your chest open. You've been worried about coming down steep. Well, that right shoulder, and I'll link to a video at the end of this, at the start of the downswing, it needs to work more down, not out, but more down. And then it'll be a slow rotation to there. Ben Hogan, I was reading recently, was saying that he believed that the lead shoulder should get out of the way as quick as possible in the downswing. So he was saying, the start of that downswing is get it out of the way and get that chest rotating open. Now, the reason he didn't make this really well publicized, he was very worried, as I said before, that a lot of golfers will take that information and would end up doing this, because that's rotating shoulders and chest open, but that's coming down very steep. So really important, that right shoulder, that it works down properly, like I showed you. Really important that it works down the right way. All right, here is a simple drill that you can do at home right now to get into a fantastic impact position, rotate that chest and crush the golf ball. Works with your driver as well as your irons. I've got a ball set up here. This is just called the preset drill. So what I want you to do is get over a ball and you're going to get into your impact position. So rotate everything open. We're going to take it back just about halfway, somewhere about there, and then swing through. This is an excellent drill to rehearse, to feel what it's like to get into a great impact with everything opening up the right way. So let's hit one. Let's rotate everything open, hips, shoulders, chest. And through. Excellent drill. If you think this video has helped you out, make sure you smash that like button. If you don't agree with me, drop a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I know it's one of those topics that has divided opinion, but let me know, drop a comment down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate that. Now, this next video coming up right here, this talks about the right shoulder in the downswing. Now, this ties in with this video to help you make a great downswing and then get into a great impact. So I'll see you on it. It's coming up.